What shot do you give the Lakers to make the playoffs now?
So we're going playoffs now? Or are we talking about the grade for LeBron?
We're going to grade LeBron this
We
week.
are going to grade him.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine with me.
Well, why not?
I mean, I just wanted to switch it up on the fly and see if you guys were on your toes, but
It's okay.
I don't think I would like this thing, Chris. Hey, don't come in with no foolishness, Chris.
Well, I'm not about to put on the GOAT mask.
Thank you.
I'm not about to put on the
Sure?
GOAT mask. I'm going to say a B+. I'm going to say a B+, and here's why. I think that's a good grade because it's hard to divorce last night's game from all the stuff that's gone on and why they're even in this position. But I'm going to say a B+, because let's face it, they had their hands full with a New Orleans team that only played Anthony Davis 21 minutes and is out of it. So it wasn't – the Lakers looked good, but I'm wondering why was it so close?
Can I ask you
know what I mean? You're not playing. So, but we're talking about LeBron.
Wait a second. He was asking a very good question.
I just want to know
why was it so close?
Thing. So you say, you know what? You gave him a B+ because it's hard to divorce from the things that's going on. So if I take a test and I get an A, but the other test I took and got a C and a B, you're going to give me a grade for that, or you grade me on the test?
I hear you. I don't even know where that was going, but I get it. I get it.
Last night.
No, okay, B+, because Julius Randle scored 35.
Okay.
All right, that's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Defensively, he was more engaged and more active, which I like.
Yes.
But, and you know, nowadays in the NBA, it's not like you lock in on one guy the whole game. So I get it. It wasn't all on him. But Julius Randle did get 35. But here's what I like about LeBron. I think it started yesterday at the shoot-around. I think the comments afterwards,
you heard what he said.
we like where we're at today,
I
meaning
agree.
the attitude.
Yep.
Well,
You know, and then shooting around, at the shoot-around, joking around with the players.
Yep.
Now, from the outside, it's easy for us to look at that and say, that's just some BS. You know, I mean, you just wanted them out of here a few weeks ago. But for the players, these are young guys who grew up idolizing LeBron James.
Yes.
Lonzo Ball was his favorite player. All of them, no matter how old, they looked up to LeBron.
They did.
They're looking for a reason to be like an excuse to say he believes in us.
Right.
He does. He is with us. He has our back. So even if their rationale is telling them, remember he wanted you out, they're just going to jump on anything. And LeBron dancing and having fun at practice and shoot around. There's videos of that and talking positively now. I think that meant something to them. So I'm going to say it should have happened weeks ago, but I'm going to give him some points for that. And then the game, he was great. He was great. Like I said, the defensive end, he was more engaged, but he wasn't great defensively. He had a couple big plays, too.
Pig him.
And he had another
unforced
stop.
error.
True, all they thought it was in Central Park. Got back to his hotel room like,
Nah, he was good. And I'm gonna tell you
That actually happened to me.
really?
a big key last night, and I've said this on here, was Rondo starting at point guard. And you know, he met with Luke. He said he's had back problems. Now he felt healthy. Because I've said, when LeBron has such a high basketball IQ, that when he's the point guard, he's like, I'm going to get guys involved. I'm the setup guy.
Right.
Remember a few years ago when he was so upset with Kyrie because he was the point guard and he had 0 assists in the game? And he was like, that can never, right? So look, when he's at point, he's going to get his 25 or whatever just because he's LeBron. Right. But he's looking to set guys up. I think last night being off the ball, being a small forward for the most part, it put him in a more aggressive scoring mindset. And he went out and he got 33. We know he hit his threes. The last three was great. That's when LeBron, he wasn't thinking. He had, lost the ball and he just got it back, puts it up, and he hit it. It was a great shot.
How much time was left on that clock? 1 second.
Yeah, right.
I'm just.
But that's. I mean, I'm not taking away from the shot, but that's right. He's sometimes at his best when he's just not thinking.
What about the other three that he was hitting from Alcatraz?
Shannon, I'm not taking anything from
but you are.
No, it was a B+ performance. It was the New Orleans Pelicans without Anthony Davis. Let's not act like it was Golden State and Durant was guarding. I'm just saying, come on.
But you
at home when they struggled.
When they
not
lost,
him, but as a team they struggled.
I want you to give him that same intensity that when he lost and he played bad, you talking about this was awful, but now you talk about they playing the Pelicans and they win, you talk about what it was the Pelicans.
It is. And you never should have lost to the Pelicans.
Are they NBA players? Do they get paid?
Man, come on.
I'm just
Don't
asking
act
a
like
question.
there's no difference.
I'm just asking a question.
Don't act, Janet, like there's no difference. Look,
Wait. Time out.
But come on.
Do you realize Kenrich Williams played 25 minutes for the Pelicans last night? Do you know who Kenrich
Who is
was?
that? You don't even
Undrafted out of TCU, undrafted. And you say, they have NBA players? Is he? Is he? Really?
Darius Miller, check the island.
Y'all make it seem
They lucky Okafor only played 3 minutes. Come on.
Well,
Okafor only played 3 minutes.
I don't know why, because he's been killing them.
But he been fouling people.
I'm with you, but look, I'm so disappointed with the position they're in.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Why?
Why
are you upset when they won 20 games and 35 games?
No, that was great, but since then, since LeBron's been back, they have cost themselves.
Yes.
I can't even just blame it on the 6 and 12. That's a big part of it.
Yeah. All right, go A+. We want to hear it.
Right, go ahead.
A+. We want to hear it?
No. I don't believe that.
You come out here with the goat mask and the headband.
A period.
Because it's hard for me to give him an A+ in a regular season game on a Wednesday night. Now, if it had been a playoff and he'd have done this, he gets an A+.
Wasn't they NBA players?
Yeah, the NBA, but it's a playoff. Playoff. But see, he had to get that mindset. See, the reason why you're lucky, keep talking, I'm going to give him an A+. Because that and one.
That was it.
That was nice.
Yeah, right there.
Nice.
And True Holiday. He say, oh, you want some of this? He had them Buzz Lightyear on, them LeBron 16, them Buzz Lightyear. You see what he did, Skip? He dropped out like this here. You want some of this? Do you realize I was first team all defensive player?
Holiday lost the handle. He just unforced error. He just lost the ball. I think he was so shocked that LeBron was actually in the chair playing defense. He just shocked him and he lost the ball.
For a second,
what?
LeBron was like one of the more Duke players. You know how the Duke players hit that ball. They're like, okay, come on, do something with me. And then when he took the ball from him, and then he came back in the corner, he was fooling around with it. Y'all thought he lost the ball, but he fooling around with it.
Y'all saw that he almost did lose the ball. Yep.
Hey, when he let it go, what'd he do, Chris? When he let it go, he did this.
He did not do it.
He did not. He did right there.
He did it as he was walking up the floor.
There ain't no noob side he did. Had that 3 ball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, Chris.
It's both.
Help me out. Next time down the floor, did he walk back to the free throw line going 2, like I'm going to make 2? Two. I got it. 2.
It's not your turn. It's not your turn. It's my turn. I love the fact that he came out aggressive. The first quarter, 10 points, 5 assists. He got other guys. The difference is when Rondo starts, Kyle Kuzma and Brandon Ingram, yes, they can run the offense in transition. But what happens when you're in the half-court set, the team gets back in transition defense? Rondo, like Bron, can run the offense in the half-court set. That's where they struggle when they don't get out in transition, and they struggle. Rondo can run that thing because he ain't looking for his shot. He's looking to get people involved. Because Rondo liable to have a 2-point, 20-assist game.
That was a playoff Rondo last night.
He made 3 out of 4 shots in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, but because they left one time. They pulled like LeBron did to old boy the other night. Dude was up under the basket. Rondo like, y'all leave me up? I'm like, yeah, yeah, we gonna leave you open.
Well, he was their teammate last year. They know.
They know. They know.
But that's always been the case. They were like that in Boston. They're like, we refuse to guard you out to the 3-point line.
Yep.
What you gonna give, Skip? Skip, don't do that. Skip.
Don't sigh yet.
It can't be bad. It can't be a bad grade.
Lord have mercy
Skip,
on
I'm
all our souls.
I'm gonna pour water on your papers. If it's anything left,
wait.
Please.
All I hear, this man opened the show with this mask on, okay? I'm hearing he is the greatest player of all time. I'm still hearing he is the best player on this planet at this moment, correct? Okay? So I have to set the bar really high for this guy because this should be the highest in the NBA.
Yeah.
So this is not even arguably, this is the easiest game left of the 22 on the schedule is New Orleans in Staples because they got some easy games, but they're on the road. Okay, but it's at Phoenix, at New York. The Knicks got talent, man. They got some young talent. That will not be a cakewalk.
We owe them.
At Chicago, every once in a while, Chicago rises up at home and they can pull something off. Okay, so this is a game. you should win this game by 20 easily because you're a 5.5-point favorite and you should have been a 10-point favorite. And then you get up 12 mid-fourth quarter. Shouldn't that wind up a 20-point game? Seriously.
Well, at least 12.
And you're playing a broken basketball team whose best player obviously wants out and his teammates are out on him and he's out on management and management's out on him. And they are pulling him out after 21 minutes with 4 minutes.
They're fortunate.
I know. With 4 minutes left in the third quarter, they say, no mas, you're out. And I don't know if it's to punish him or protect him from further injury, but why would you play him 21 minutes? Okay, well, okay,
right.
I don't get it.
He can't get hurt.
You know what?
20 minutes.
It's an even worse look for the NBA.
It is.
That he's playing 20 minutes a night as opposed to not playing at all.
Right.
Like, what are you doing with this? So when you're up 12 mid-fourth quarter, I want to see LeBron go downhill, attack the basket, and just put it away. And he did pull off the 1-and-1, and I'm like giving him a standing ovation because I, like you, have a bet with Rob Parker that the Lakers are going to make the playoff. Mine's for 2 dinners. Yours is for Jordan, some Jordans, right?
We went down from that to wings.
Oh, you did?
To wings?
We couldn't agree. I said if LeBron gets hurt, the bet's off.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to.
Okay, so now it's just a wings bet.
So it's not
Make
as
bets
Do you
around
owe
here.
him wings or?
I already paid him.
You paid him.
I lost
Okay.
300 wings to his last year.
Okay, so my takeaway from last night is, given all that I just said, that's a C+ night. C+ night. Come on.
It's passing.
Okay,
Come
C+
on, Skip.
because you know what? It has come to this for LeBron James. My takeaway from last night was he tried harder. He tried harder. So I have to give up. Like, what grade can I give him for trying hard? He tried harder than he did at New Orleans, and he tried harder than he did at Memphis. Way to go, LeBron. You tried harder, especially on offense. Not that much on defense. A little harder, but a lot harder on offense. And I love that.
You know what, Skip Bayless?
Okay, wait, I'm not finished.
Okay, I got it.
Because, all I hear is, I don't have enough help. Well, last night, he had a lot of help. And I'm going to say this one more time because this is the biggest false, misleading narrative in sports right now, is that these young kids quit on LeBron at the trade deadline. Since the deadline, I told both you guys yesterday, Kuzma and Ingram have averaged 23 a night since the deadline. That's not quit numbers, right? What did they do last night? Brandon Ingram scored 23 and Kyle Kuzma scored 22. And look at their shots, 8 of 14 and 9 of 15. That'll work. That's not quit numbers, right? And Rondo, as you just said, that was playoff. He had 16 assists and made 3 or 4 shots in the fourth quarter.
6 rebounds.
And 6 rebounds. He was scrapping. He was scratching. He was clawing. He was knocking balls loose. He was diving for loose balls. He had a couple of nice saves where I'm saying, okay, that will work. And Reggie Bullock played up to what he was supposed to be last night because he scored 14 and he hit some big shots.
What
and he
about
went
Muscala?
down. Huh?
What about Muscala?
Okay, you know what? He keeps blocking shots. He'll block a shot. Hey, Big Zoo, that's going to go down as one of the all-time worst trades in NBA history to me, because Big Zoo is going to turn into something.
Yes.
And Doc can really coach kid bigs, like watch what happens.
I think that's an overstatement, but
I don't know.
Zubac,
Watch what happens. No, I mean, where you just said you had this kid on the rise. He had 18 and 12 against Golden State on Christmas Day.
Skip, can I do? I'm gonna put this like Skip something you can understand. Skip, you are a great student. You did a great job.
I was overachiever though.
No, hush. This is my turn. It's my turn.
We believe
Okay,
you.
Chris, Skip was a great student. Man, the bell, all good, all A's on his paper.
Cum laude.
Great. Can I tell the story?
Hard story.
That's great.
Let me tell the story.
I'm just a public school kid from Oklahoma City.